2015 RTTC Men's 25 Mile Championship took place the day after the junior and women's race around Marlow in Buckinghamshire and was promoted by the High Wycombe Cycling Club of the London West District Council. The race HQ was at the Steve Redgrave Sports Centre in Marlow, and the course took in the A404 and a stretch of the A4 between Maidenhead and Reading. To avoid the weekend traffic, this was another 7 AM start. And at the start, the timekeepers synchronised their watches as the first rider approaches the start line. And that rider is Richard Hutt, who rides for Hart Road Club. Richard completed the course in a time of 58 minutes, 46 seconds. Next to leave is Jonathan Hobby of North Hampshire Road Club. Jonathan's time was 56:48. This is Jeff Roberts, the first rider from the host club, High Wycombe Cycling Club. And he finished in a time of 56:47. Mark Brambleby is the next to start his race. Mark rides for Northover Vets and finished his ride in a time of 57:09. Another fairly local rider is about to start. James Churchard has come from the far end of today's course, riding for Reading CC, and his time was 58:36. Number 6 is Andrew Warby of RST Sport Aero Coach. His time was 57:33. Next on the start line is Paul Granger of Fairley United cycling team. Paul went round the course in 57:15. This is Robert Gibbons of Hinckley Cycle Racing Club, starting his ride to a time of 56:08. David Clark is the first of 5 riders today from team velovelocity.co.uk. David finished the race in a time of 59:20. Another rider for RST Sport Aero Coach is Xavier Disley, on his way to a time of 55:27. Number 11 is John Pilgrim of Witham Wheelers, and John achieved a time of 55:36. John Swindles is the next to start his race. John rides for Iceni Velo and put in a time of 56:48. Season campaigner Jerry McGar rides for Gloucester City Cycling Club. Jerry's time, 59:19. Another rider for team velovelocity.co.uk, this is Jack Sears, and he completed his ride in a time of 55:06. Another Jack, this time Jack O'Neill of Mike Vaughan Cycles. And as Jack heads off to a time of 52:41, we head out onto the course. back at the start now, and this is one of the reserve riders, Neil Morris, riding for Didcot Phoenix. Neil finished at a time of 58.38. Number 102 is Matt Sinclair, and he rides for Lutterworth Cycle Centre Racing Team. Matt completed the course in a time of 51.31. The next to start is Lee Tunnicliffe, riding for Claycross Racing Team, and he finished in a time of 52.33. Another reserve rider now, and this is Nathan Gosling, riding for Fian Racing. Nathan finished with a time of 55.01. Peter Lawrence of Team Swift is next to start, and he's on his way to a time of 51.38. Nick English is riding for BanjoCycles.com, and his time is 51.55. This is Kevin Tye with another one of his relaxed starts. Kevin rides for Velo Refined Aerosmiths and put in a time of 50.55. The riders are now leaving at 2-minute intervals, and this is Brett Harwood riding for Terry Wright Cycles. Brett came 10th with a time of 50.15. This is the current British best all-rounder, Adam Topham, riding for the promoting club. And he came 6th today with a time of 49.33. Matthew Smith is the last of the riders from Team VeloVelocity.co.uk. Matthew was just 2 seconds outside a sub 50-minute time, coming home in 50.01. Matt Clinton of Mike Vaughan Cycles is the next to leave, and Matt's time was 49.03, making him 5th overall. Next to start is Rob Sharland riding for Paceline Racing Team. Rob finished joint 6th with a time of 49.33. Number 124 is Andy Jackson of Team Swift, and he came joint 10th with a time of 50.15. We're looking at the bronze medal winner now. This is Kieran Davies riding for www.dragtozero.com. Kieran finished the race in 48.36. Next to leave is Steve Irwin of North Lancs Road Club. Steve's time was 54.17. And the last rider to leave is defending champion Matt Bottrell. Matt, riding for www.dragtozero.com, put in a time of 48.24, which was good enough to earn in the silver medal and 20 seconds behind Ryan Perry, who took the gold. Let's head out onto the course for the remainder of the race. while Steve Irwin crosses the line, we head back to Race HQ for the presentations.
And the top man today, Ryan Perry from Langdale Lightweight, 48.04, who really pulled off a ride today.
You have to be really on top of your game to beat Matt, I think. And I know I can pedal as hard as him, but I don't know if I'm as aero, so I've just really tried to focus my position this week and couple that with a bit of hard pedalling, and we've come out with it. I'm really happy.
So how did the course go? It was reasonably flat, wasn't it, compared to some races?
Yeah, it's flat. I think the roundabouts played a big part because there was so much traffic, and I kept on getting held up at the roundabouts and then having to really go hard to get back up to speed. But I know Matt had that as well, and I'm sure other riders did. But it was hard. It's always hard because you're just constantly in pain, but you just got to cope with that.
High Wycombe CC really laid on some great facilities for this event.
An exceptional event. It's a shame that everybody else doesn't have the opportunity to present it as Gordon did. Gordon was absolutely fabulous. Despite adversity, this was a first-class event, probably the best that I've been to ever, maybe.
Let's hear it, Gordon. Come on.
So until next time, goodbye.